companies that come into a destination. There's a lot of economic opportunity that is created, but there isn't really perhaps the proper infrastructure to help the local stakeholders take advantage of that opportunity. In terms of figures, I can't tell you exactly numbers. I know that part of the outcomes that we are seeing as we work with the destinations in developing, their viability into the future, the participation and the economic benefit of local communities, of the local economy, is paramount. It's key for a good partnership, so that it really does work for everybody. We've been identifying issues with local governments about the lack of training for micro enterprises. When you have, for example, in cases like Jamaica, you have a great volume of guests, of tourists that go into a village, and it's really a matter of turning what is currently available, perhaps businesses that serve local community, to helping them understand how can they transform the way they do business so that they can offer something that guests want to stop by, they want to stop in, they engage, they offer something that's local.
If I can just interject, one of the things that's striking is that when you dock on one of your cruises, and I've been on your cruises, the first thing you see are Diamond International, these international companies, and you have to go through those before you can get to the local businesses. I'm thinking particularly of Belize, but it's also was the cases in other stops. How do you change? The perception was for us passengers is that those were the shops, those are the first ones we see, they were part of the cruise experience, and then the locals were on the other side.
Well, I think that is also part of the evolution of the mindset of travelers. At first, a cruise vacation was to have fun. A lot of what folks perceived it to be was an experience where you go, you have entertainment, you have really good food, and then you go do some shopping, and then you go to the beach. That was pretty much the scope of expectations from the guest side. But we're seeing, as I'm sure all the studies that are out there, and what's really happening in the destinations is that now there is a demand for immersion in the destination, where folks want to engage with local culture, local food, and it's all a matter of shifting locally and creating the systems that will allow all of that to thrive, so that it's not just a shopping experience. Obviously, it's free market, and the different destinations will provide what is demanded. So it's again the balance, engagement, stakeholders, and providing what guests are looking for.
We're going to have to end our around the world trip from Philadelphia to Ireland to cruise destinations. With the last, what would you have the bank do? As a moderator, I have, of course, my own opinions, and I would really like the bank to be very, very transparent and open, and in their projects, be able to call out the corruption and the difficulties and so on and so forth. Gabriela, are you on the line still? Gabriela?
Yes, I am.
Could you please give a recommendation